Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today I was just looking around my craft room thinking like, what can I make to play with in my junk journals? And I decided that I wanted to make some pretty paper Rolodex cards. Okay, so these are all the Rolodex cards that I have. They're not really fancy. These I picked up at a thrift store, I believe, in just like this. It was just this amount of Rolodex cards. And so yeah, I wanted to make some because I think that I can. So let's do it. Here's my little prototype. I took a little piece of scrap paper and I cut it to the size of a Rolodex card, which measures about 2 1/4 by 4 inches. All right, let's see. Yeah, about 4 inches. So yeah, I just took a little piece of scrap and cut it down to size, and then I took my old school paper punch. So this is a Happy Planner paper punch. It punches these little mushroom size holes so that you can insert additional paper into your Happy Planner. And yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. I used to do a lot of planning with a Happy Planner. Do I have one handy? No, I don't. I don't have one like readily available. I do have lots and lots of sticker books from the Happy Planner, and I found this at a thrift store. So this is the type of mushroom size holes that this hole puncher will make. And yeah, so what I decided was that this right here is about spaced for a Rolodex card, right? So let's just make sure. Yeah, it's about the same hole spacing. So that's what I did with this guy. I am going to grab a pretty page out of here, cut it to size, and we'll just play with some. We'll just play. Like, really? There's no rules in the craft room. So let me just pick a sheet. Oh, this one's gorge already. Really pretty paper. And I'm gonna cut it down to 2 1/4 by 4 inches. So this is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I should get at least, let's see, 4, 3, 6, 9. So I'll probably get about maybe 9 Rolodex cards out of this one single-sided pretty page. We'll see. So I'm bringing in the big guillotine. This is my new favorite thing right now, that I can bring my guillotine over to the project and you guys can see me cut it right here. So it's 4 inches. Right there. I just want to double check. See that? The actual index card is 4 1/4. So I'll just slide that over to 4 1/4. It's always good to double check, guys. Double check your measurements if you're following along with someone, or if you are reading instructions on how to do something. It's always best to double check your measurements so you only have to cut it one time and not waste any paper. Yeah, that is, whew. See, I did double check it and you notice that it's too big, but I just realized what my problem is. I needed to push my card all the way in here where the blade stops. So yes, it is 2 1/4, but I had it right at 4 inches. So now I need to cut it back down to 4. Easy fix, but it's always best to double check your measurements. Yeah. just around 2 1/4. It's a little smaller than 2 1/4, but this is okay. I'd rather give you guys that measurement than some 2 3/8, something very hard to remember. Alright, so yeah, all of this right here needs to get cut back down to 4. So it's 2 1/4 by 4 inches. And I'm telling you to double check, and I double checked and it was wrong. So don't do as I say, just do as I do. Let's go 2 1/4. So there's that. So I'll definitely get a lot more than 9 Rolodex cards from this paper. So there's 3 and whoops, 4, and this one will be a little bit of waste right here at the bottom. 5. Alright, so I'll save this. I don't need 3,000 Rolodex cards that look like this, so I'll save the rest of that for another project. And I'm going to show you guys what I did to my punch to get just 2 holes punched in there. So you see here, these are the punchers that make the actual mushroom shape hole punches, and I went ahead and took out this one right here. These all have screws on the back of it. You can remove as many as you like. So yeah, I just took out the 3rd one from the right so that I can only punch 2, because this space right here, before you get to the 4th hole punch, this space right here would measure my 4 inches. And I'm just going to grab all of my cards. I believe this punches, it says 3 sheets max, so I'm going to just do just those 3 sheets, because I don't want to choke it out by putting in too many. And I'm going to grab an index card, right? Did I say index card? I meant Rolodex card. I'm going to grab one of these and put a little pencil mark right here in the center. And that's where I'm going to punch these 3 little cards at. So I'm going to stick this underneath here. Once it's in there, you really can't see, so it's best to get it lined up as evenly as possible before you start to punch. So I'm just going to line this up with the punches, and there we have that. And that should line up perfectly with this. So if I ever did get a Rolodex, which by the way, the Rolodex machine, like the actual casing for a Rolodex, I checked online, those things are $50. There is no way in the world I am paying $50 for a Rolodex, the little twirling thingy. There's not a chance in the world that I'll ever buy that thing. I've been looking at thrift stores and I can't seem to find it anywhere. So if you guys do have a thrift store in your area, check around. Don't ever pass up on something as vintage as a Rolodex, because yeah, it's a lot you can do with these little things. And you know, kind of similar to my index card Scrabble piece challenge, it's like, what are you gonna do after you've made all these things, right? So yeah, that one's just a slightly off, but it'll be just fine. So yeah, it's like, what are you going to do with them? But if I had a Rolodex, I can just twirl through it and see all of my wonderful creations. Alright, so here is the pretty paper side. I will more than likely, let's do some stamping on here, right? I'm going to grab my blue silicone mat. And I'm just going to stamp on here some random stamps. I like the look of this, but I have this one instead, which is month and day, so I'll stamp with that. Let me grab some VersaFine ink, in the color Onyx Black. And we'll just stamp on here and see exactly how that looks. Not sure if all of it's going to get on there, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, all of it will fit. Okay. Let me move my others out of the way and stamp. This is crooked, so crooked. It's like I always tell you guys, like, make sure that your stamps are you know, straight. I forgot to check on that, and this one's gonna come out a little crooked, so it's all good. It's all right. I don't care. It's just going in a junk journal, but that's cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I didn't get ink on the Y for a day, so I'll stamp another one. I like that a lot. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense for it to be in a Rolodex, right? The month and day. So yeah, I'm just gonna stamp another one of these right about there. This one will be straighter. You can see that straight edge right there at the bottom. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, Rolodex cards are really cool, little fun little items to have in your junk journals. And if you didn't want to punch a hole, you know, the little mushroom hole, you could stitch these right into your journal. Like, look at that. Like, isn't that cool though? Like, you can actually put in the month and the day. That's cool. I'll put that in my journal. All right, let me find something else to stamp. Here, I'll leave this open for now. Let's see. Let's do some random stamping on here. I can do, let's do some field notes. Yeah. I'm feeling field notey. So this is Tim Holt's Stampers Anonymous Field Notes collection. So this is what they all look like. Sorry for the glare. Try to tilt it to keep those lights out of your face. But yeah, I'm just going to use these little random stamps and a standard old stamping block. This I picked up at a thrift store. Oh, this is from Closest to My Heart. I think this is from that big package of stamp pads and the little what is that, Lazy Susan you know, holder for stamps and whatnot. I picked that up at a Goodwill, and you guys, I'm still hearing what a great find that was. I'm reading messages from you guys. You guys loved it. So yeah, I think this is gonna be cute. Just stamping this just about anywhere, and I will stamp another one like right next to it. These don't clean off very well, I've noticed. I can clean this till I'm blue in the face, but it just does not clean very well. So I usually try to clean all of my stamps right after using it, but these for some reason do not clean. I'm gonna grab a wet wipe and try it. Try cleaning it off. Yeah, they take the ink so well, but they do not release it at all. So see, barely anything is coming off. So I'll just have to wait till this dries and put it away with a little bit of ink on there. Okay, I'm gonna put a nice fat number. Let's see, I'll put this number on here. Yeah, that looks great. See, doesn't want to come off. And then I will place this number on the other one. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. And now we have a nice little decorated Rolodex card to go into our junk journal. See how easy that was? And of course, in keeping with the Rolodex style, you have to round those corners. So I will take these and stick them all into my corner rounder. And I think I showed you guys I got a new corner rounder. These are great, but I had to give the We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder a try because it was like really inexpensive. One of those little pop-up things that came on my screen on my Amazon account, and I just was like, well, I think it was about $11, 11 or 12 bucks, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure because you've never seen that at that price before. But yeah, these came out really stinking cute. Not a lot of work, and I have one more to do, and I'm using my smallest corner rounder, the 4mm. I could have rounded these right after they came out of my guillotine, and it has a 5mm corner rounder built into the guillotine, but I decided to round the corners with a smaller corner rounder. So let's just see. I'm just gonna put let's put a butterfly on here. Yeah, I'm gonna place this little butterfly right on here. And I'm gonna use a nice big stamp, one that I've not used before, or maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't think I have. This one's pretty clean. So get this nice and saturated with some ink and stamp it. And for the last thing I'm going to do, let's see, maybe this can go right here, and this nice fat number can go on the side there. Yep, that's what I'll do. Maybe this fat number here and a nice small number over here. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to try to get them all at the same time. Nope, that won't work. So I'll do these two first. Lovely. And now I'm going to do the last one, which is this little number down here at the bottom. Alright guys, that's my fun for today. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. So these are my little Rolodex cards that we made out of pretty paper. Easy to do if you have one of these. If you don't have one of these, you can always line up your cards and cut, trace and cut out the Rolodex shape. But yeah, this will be a fun little addition to my junk journals. I'm going to leave you guys right here. I hope you guys are having a super crafty day. And don't forget to check out my links down below. There's a lot of things on there from my Amazon list, my Amazon favorites. And those are the things that you see me using here in my craft room all the time. Hit that bell for notifications after you subscribe to the channel. And if you like the content here on this channel, give this video a big fat thumbs up, because I really do appreciate each and every one of you who've subscribed and are watching and comment and thumbs up these videos. All right, guys, I'll definitely talk to y'all in the next video. Stay naturally curious. Bye.